Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas to everybody,
my dear friend.
to the dos&d community.
yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah, and of course all the boys in the studio.
Only a couple of days till the
the big man.
25th. Yeah.
So the big man arrives, which
Yeah.
we're very excited for. We're actually, for full, let's just be, disclosure, we're filming this in November.
We are.
So this is the most Christmassy I've felt for...
Well, how many... That's the only time... This is the only time of year you put that on.
Yeah,
how many years is this now?
It's now the third year of wearing the Christmas sweater.
Is this our fourth Christmas special,
Our
though?
fifth. Oh, yeah, I did the maths. This is the fifth time we've done a Christmas dos&d special, which is great. And today, in the past, we've had hints of Christmas in it. But today we're going full Christmas. I look at our running sheet and all I see is Christmas. And
Well, it's Christmas.
It is. And
we may as well just get in the spirit. It's my favourite time of year.
me too, by far.
I love it. We've already, I must say, you mentioning that we're recording this in November, our tree's already up.
Yep, fantastic.
So one of those
is early,
people.
isn't it?
It is early.
Because I've noticed, I always used to be the first of. I used to give myself the rule until the 1st of December. Don't do anything. Don't listen. to
I know.
But I found myself for a good 10 days listening to
Actually,
Christmas.
I need to. I just remembered something that's happened this week. Got off the tram for work, and thinking the AirPods. Actually, no, I was leaving work, connecting the AirPods, and I was feeling Christmas spirity. It's getting in the flavour of Christmas, and I thought, I'll type in the Elf soundtrack on Spotify, and I get on the tram. I'm walking to the tram. I'm waiting at the tram stop, and "Pennies from Heaven" is my favourite song from that movie. It's like a Christmassy vibe, and I think it's playing through my headphones. It's playing out loud in front of everyone.
But it's not too Christmassy, that song, is it?
No, you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah, did anybody look or no?
No, no one cared. So there you go. No one gives a shit.
It's a great Christmas story from Dos. But we've got plenty of other good ones coming today, don't we? When we look down the list of what's coming today, and the first thing we're going to do is we're actually giving some presents out.
Well, as the years have gone on, the team has grown, and we love talking about the guys who make the show happen for us behind the camera. This show doesn't happen without the boys. So we thought, well, one thing is we've organised the dos&d kind of Christmas get-together, which might have already happened by now once this is released.
Well, it would have already happened, yeah.
And then
the boys got very, very messy, I heard.
And then the second thing was, why don't we do like a crisp Kringle, like a funny crisp Kringle, a bad Santa? You mentioned bad Santa. So
we've gamified it.
Everyone's bought a gift. I think the budget was about $20.
Yeah.
And we're going to play a little Bad Santa.
Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to that. Then, of course, we're going to do the Bayford Ford Mystery Box Christmas edition. So it's full of just Christmas questions galore.
I know. Looking forward to plucking one of those out and seeing what I get.
And, of course, we love going to Reddit at Christmas time. We've done this to death over the last few years. But, I mean, we've over the last 5 years, we've shared all our Christmas stories, haven't we? So now we're going to put the pain to somebody else. And we found some horrific examples of... do we say it yet? Because there might be kids in the car.
I think we do say it. Yeah.
All right, so if you got kids in the car right now, just turn the sound down for
maybe
about 10
this
seconds.
is the episode you need to listen to, solo.
Yeah, why?
It involves the magic of Christmas and potentially
being ruined,
flattening that.
Yeah. Which
the big man that in the red suit. We talk about him.
And when you find out.
And when you find out about him.
Yeah.
Oh. That's okay.
Yeah. And then Sammy's got a Christmas quiz for us.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Which will be great.
Yeah.
And so we're very much looking forward to that. Now, before we get into it, actually, we do have one story we need. Do we want to shout out what happened this morning?
What happened?
Are
we better? Yeah, actually.
This was quite interesting. So for those that listen each and every week, we obviously have our studio here in South Melbourne, but we don't own it. We bump in and bump out. And
once a month. Yeah.
And when I say bump in and bump out, we do bump in and bump out. We're talking everything you see, if you're watching, everything you can't see behind the scenes. It's all brought to bring the magic of the dos&d show each and every month to you, including the couches we sit on.
That never used to be a thing.
No, we actually own all not all, but most of the furniture you see, and especially these couches. And where we record out of, we're quite lucky that we have a connection that lives down the road where we can store the couches, because it'd just be a nightmare transporting the couches back and forth. Now, the way we normally do it on a morning, though, is we grab the couches through your van.
Garney's van.
Van.
It's getting serviced.
Yeah, I still can't believe you did just check the dates and wait another couple of days to get it serviced. But anyway,
that wasn't my choice, was it?
I just love the Sunday night. Oh, by the way, we don't have the van.
Well, I just didn't even think.
So anyway, we said no, we'll find a way, and we thought about moving it by hand. and walking across South Melbourne carrying couches
in the rain.
In the rain. Then we thought about strapping it to Bryce's car, which would have been an option too.
Well, D's initial, when I spoke to D yesterday, his initial idea was to drive it in the car with the boot open and one of us walk it, behind the car. And I thought, I'm not sure if that's safe.
You just have to find a way.
I thought we don't even want to be seen doing that.
I was prepared to do it.
Stuart Cramery might have seen us.
Yeah, it's a good thing you brought his name up because we found a little van outside that we don't own. And before you think we're burglars, that's not what happened. Basically, what happened is we saw the van and we thought, I wonder if we can borrow that and ask a question. It belongs to a. Do we mention the business? Yeah, Mitre 10 around the corner. And so Sammy, myself, and Dos, we walked into Mitre 10 and we just was honest. Just said, look, here's the situation. We see there's a van there. What's the chances we can borrow that to move the couches? And of course,
she was so lovely.
She was lovely. Met initially with a bit of a no. I'd love to.
Fair.
But don't have insurance to drive. I said,
strangers.
It's 300 meters. I don't know you boys from above. So, and then. Anyway, we kind of kept explaining a bit of sweet talking, and eventually we got the deal done.
Well, we found some common ground.
Yeah, common ground.
Once you find the common ground, you're in.
Yeah.
She actually said, "Oh, you've twisted my arm. Here's the keys."
We were able to transport the couches, so we just thought we'd share that with you on a Christmas morning. Now, before we get into the festivities of the show, what about the festivities of the day? What are you looking forward to? I know it's early to think about Christmas, but
I can't wait for Kris Kringle.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to the most, and I can't wait for the boys to get involved.
I mean your Christmas.
Oh, my Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the show.
For those listening, actually, a couple days
having
away.
Christmas at my house.
Oh, lovely.
Which has never done that before. So we're doing it 2 days before Christmas with my fam.
So the day this gets released.
Oh, but there you go. Yeah. So looking forward to setting everything up and getting in the spirit. And then actually, this would have already happened as well. But we have a big family get together, and I think last year we talked about it. I'm playing Santa again. So
fantastic!
I'm wearing the suits and. I think I need to really improve my my vocab because last year I got the feedback of I was a mixture between Borat, like someone from Eastern Europe.
Just kept changing the accents.
Yeah, I kept changing and it was confusing the kids. So I need to fix that.
Well,
you?
No, same old. Nothing exciting at all. So,
you don't celebrate anything, do you?
I celebrate Christmas.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't celebrate anything else. No. Easter as well.
Yeah,
it's not Easter time. So anyway, if you are driving to, it could be Christmas Day when you're listening to this. If you're you might be driving to church. Good on you. Could be driving to your
Amen.
Your family's house. Just make sure you're safe because the next hour or so you're gonna be laughing so much you might drive off the bloody road. So just keep an eye on that. And apart from that, should we get into it?
Let's get stuck in.
All right. It's time to get out the first ever dos&d Christmas tree. Now, before you pan that camera, Jared, we're going to reveal a very special guest in a moment. But before we do, this segment is actually brought to you by our good friends at Tour Edge, Dos.
Oh, Tour Edge. 725 series.
The 725 series in particular. Now, the Christmas tree, for those watching, is actually the Tour Edge 725 series. Now, pan that camera, Jared, but just don't get the guest. And have a good look at those clubs. Because I tell you what, now, I know we're only a couple of days from Christmas. If you are looking for stocking fillers...
I think this is more than just a stocking filler. I think this is...
Well, the series. But check out their website for all the good stuff. And then, of course, where do we find them on Instagram?
Tour Edge AU. They've got plenty of competitions and lots of great fun things going on. Giveaways. Yeah, lots of stuff going on their Instagram. But
and January is typically in Australia, that's when you play a lot of golf. People take time off work.
And it's all right, I know playing with those, I'd be a bit intimidated looking like a pro. But it's okay. You still
look the part.
You look the part, but you still get all the precision that comes with the 725 series.
Just a bit of extra precision, a bit of extra accuracy, a bit of length. So, tell you what, if you're one of those people that are lucky enough to rack up serious coin on Christmas Day from the in-laws and the
that's one thing I always did enjoy getting cash.
Yeah,
just give me cash.
I say that every year. Just give me cash because I'd be going straight to 725 series from Tour Edge and getting some bloody golf clubs. Now. We're going to do Bad Santa Dos, and the way this is done is we've just done a random number generator just off camera, and basically 4 of us, unfortunately Jared ran out of time, so he's going to miss out on some great gifts today. And what's going to happen is one by one, we're going to have the opportunity to blindly pick a Christmas present done by the other one. You can't pick yourself. Now, if you come in second, say you're number 2, you have the option of either picking something new, untested, and stealing the one before.
That's perfect.
And that just continues on and on. So if yours gets stolen, so say I steal you, it means you can go and pick another one. So it's actually an advantage to be last, and Dos so happened to have the last pick. So it'll come down to Dos, and
So I get the last pick.
so he'll either be able to steal what's out
Okay.
there or take the mystery gift or pass that mystery gift on to somebody else. Now, random number generator said Bryce is first. Swing that camera, Jared. Here he is.
This
the
is his
camera.
face,
Here he
finally.
is.
So this is the famous Bryce. He's the man that basically makes us look fantastic each and every week. I
try.
Well, he tries. He does a very good job. But
The marathon man.
mate, welcome. Microphone's in your face. That's
It is.
unusual.
You look very
Certainly is.
comfortable there,
What
Bryce.
does it smell like?
I
Actually,
look comfortable because what does it smell like?
A beer.
yeah.
It smells like
Microphone
everyone's breath.
smells like a beer.
like a beer.
It's a classic Billy
But
Joel
yeah.
line.
Do you feel comfortable in front of the mic, or do you prefer
Yeah.
being behind the camera?
I don't mind either, to be honest,
Yeah.
because used to do a lot of streaming, so I'm used to the lights and
Oh,
the
yeah.
microphone.
Love it. And how long?
Live
And,
life.
and just give the audience, how long have you been with dos&d for now?
It's ticking on almost a year.
Since
got
7 a.m.
About 45 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost a year.
Yeah.
It was great. We met early in probably Jan.
Still
at a coffee
remember
shop.
that coffee?
Yeah. And
Coffee was ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, we never looked back since Bryce came on board. have
No, we haven't.
And yeah, unfortunately to the other videographers in the past. Hopefully
You
they're not
can't win them
listening.
all.
Oh,
boys. You
no.
can't.
Anyway, Bryce is
Can't
Bryce
diss
is the
someone
best in
like
the
that.
business,
Yeah,
so
he
we're not
is.
going to give out his Instagram handle because we don't want the other creators stealing him, do we?
That's a good point, actually.
Well, don't worry.
Bryce is like, please. I want
At the Fleet Plaid Christmas party that we had just gone about a month ago, we got him some work there. So don't worry, we
Yeah.
look after him in other ways as
Yeah.
well as underpaying him.
Is that approved?
Not yet. Yeah. Hopefully it gets approved this week. All right.
Yeah.
Bad
hopefully.
Santa, Bryce. Describe. There's 4 presents there. Describe what you're looking at, and then take your pick. You can't pick your own.
Well, I'm definitely looking at some odd shapes, some small shapes, and some sort of mediums, I reckon. That's probably the best way to describe them.
Sounds like that show Naked Attraction. Have you seen that?
No, what is that?
To where people blindly pick a date based on nudity, and firstly they just see cocks.
We were talking
Yeah.
about this literally the other day.
Yeah.
Like me and a bunch of Garney's friends.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a big crew of us. We were talking about weird shows. Remember Embarrassing Bodies?
No,
Have you heard of the Dating Naked show?
No.
I think.
Send
It's another
similar
one
to
my
that.
roommate started watching.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to get on board to watch.
I'm not mentioning the roommate again.
What did you say?
So there's odd shapes. You can't pick your own, Bryce. Go and blindly pick one. What are you thinking, firstly, and then go and grab one.
I'm thinking small, to be honest. I'm going to
Small?
go a little one.
All right. Now don't look in that bag, for goodness sake. All right. Who bought this one?
So Sammy brought this in. Sit back down.
So this is Sammy's
Here
gift.
we go. All right. He's even put a bow on it.
I love
Yeah.
it. Did you wrap it yourself,
I mean,
Sammy?
it's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you
That's
do the
it.
bow
I
or
love
did she
that.
do the bow?
So the
Okay.
shop did this for you. I love that. That's what you want. Jeez, you went
The
to
bow needs a bit of work, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a bow on it. That's pretty nice.
Are you nervous, Sammy, watching your present being? We
I tell
probably-
you what, for the budget of $20 and they've wrapped it for you, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good value.
all right. Stop
Worth a
talking
million.
down.
Came from Sammy.
Go on, Bryce.
Yeah, start opening it. As he opens it, Sammy just wants to reiterate to everybody that we don't think it'll be worth $20, but it definitely is $20. So, all right, here we go.
Strings off.
He's just throwing the bow.
Are you a neat unwrapper? or
Nah,
a
rip
nah.
it
messy
open. This
unwrapper?
is
This
annoying.
is-
Yeah.
This
Just
is
make
your
sure
first
we-
present at Christmas morning. What is it?
That's rude.
Asshole.
Oh, here we
Ass, face, soup.
Oh,
Soap.
soap.
Ass-
Oh,
Ass, face.
ass face.
Oh, soap.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stick that bit in your crack.
Is that
Bit
when
on
you
your
like
face.
when you wash your bum? Do you is that what you meant to do? Chuck
up
the
your
soap in your
ass.
ass?
No.
Yeah.
What, you're talking about opening your ass?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
No, just
that's what it's saying.
spread your cheeks and let the water just rush down like a lovely waterfall.
Is that what you do?
Yes, that's what everyone
How
does.
do you get soap in there to clean it?
I
Then?
don't soap my ass.
You probably should.
Your ass is
From some of
filthy
the things
then.
I've
Huh?
heard that you've done.
Your ass must be filthy then.
For those listening or watching, my ass doesn't get touched in that way. It's the one thing that's off limits.
There's some serious hair on it though.
Oh, pot kettle black here.
Yeah. Thrown straight under the
Jeepers.
bus once again by Dos.
All right, well, there we go. So the soap is for Bryce. Now, Sammy, you're going to take over the hot seat, so come in.
Welcome. Come in, Sammy.
Come in, Sammy. Now, Bryce.
Well done, Bryce.
You might be back in a second just before you get too excited. So sit down, Sammy.
Don't worry about the
don't
wrapping.
worry.
Don't worry about the wrapping,
We'll-
son.
we'll
It's
cl-
okay. It's not in the shot.
We'll clean that up.
All right. Watch the mic. All right.
All right. Now, Sammy.
You're on again?
Yeah, you're going to be on again later this episode, so we
God.
won't give him too much
No wonder why
airtime.
you've
Yeah, don't.
accepted the job. Yeah.
So, Sammy, you've come up with this game yourself. Are you going to steal you can't steal his own present, can he?
No, so
All
you
right.
need to pick one.
You need
I
to
don't
pick
even
one.
want it anyway, so
Okay.
it's fine.
All right, take your pick, son.
You probably should have got him to just grab it and then sit down. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm going to go with Noel.
No,
Noel.
that's mine actually.
Yeah, reach over.
Reach over and grab Noel.
Okay.
For those,
So explain, what do we got? A bag. It's not wrapped.
It's not wrapped.
It's just a
it
little-
says Noel on it.
can we just don't put it down too much? I had to pay for that bag as well, which was a Christmas bag.
So was that a part of the budget?
It was.
Was there
no,
any?
I read
Other,
it-
was there any other bags with other?
Yeah, but I thought I'd go.
Went with the.
But the script I was given was don't make it the best gifts
no,
ever.
I agree.
So,
Yeah. No.
so Sammy, go on one, but there's 3 in there that is part of this.
Not one present.
No, there's 3 in there.
I'm going to pull out the one that's
So
a crazy gift, but we've
it's
got
just
some
random stuff.
handcuffs.
So and I'm glad you got that because I did think of you in mind. So it's based on your love.
I did ask Steve before. I said, "Was it sexual at all?" And he goes, "Oh, no, but
No,
yes."
well, it's not. They're
No.
kids' handcuffs, Sammy.
Okay.
So you know.
Even worse, mate.
Yeah, that
I
is-
should have said that.
That is a bit scary.
So there's some handcuffs, Sammy. I know your
All
love
right.
life's going well. There's
Thank
a
you,
gift
mate.
What's
one.
in there?
A pencil case.
A pencil
Okay,
case.
that's nice.
Yeah,
That's shit. Which is perfect.
that's
Yeah.
the point of the game.
yeah.
And Sammy, just in case, I've put my name on that too.
Oh, thank you
did
so
you put
much.
your name? One
I
of
put-
those. Yeah,
yeah,
I used to love
yeah.
those. What's
Oh.
now?
Now this is a special one. This is
No way.
This
It's
is a special
D
thing.
necklace, crystal engraved D necklace.
So
Is this just all about you?
yeah, it's all about me.
Wow.
I've just bought an obnoxious necklace with the big letter D and sparkling. So whoever gets that,
I'm not stealing that.
they won't ever forget about me. So
Well,
you
I
can,
love it. I love it.
you can wear that whenever you like, Sammy.
I love it. I'll be keeping with this one.
Merry Christmas. You can
Thank
stay.
you, Merry
You can
Christmas.
stay there. All
D,
right.
it's your turn.
Well, I'm not stealing mine, and I can't. I'm not stealing the soap, so I'm going to take Doss's present.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I wanted you to get this, so this is great. Yep. Yep. All right. Is Sammy staying in here or?
Oh, actually, no, I'm swapping.
Oh, damn it. Well, then I have to open my own.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I want that Bryce present. All right. Yeah,
Careful,
it's
there's a few things in there.
Oh, there's a few
Yeah.
things. All right, it's long.
So,
All right. Is there a better way to open
no,
this?
yeah. So grab the smaller things first. So,
Thank
so
you.
that's a D ornament.
That's it's all about myself. This is great. So I bought something for somebody else with my name. At least I get my own name. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. D ornament. That's great.
Bit of what's that?
Is that just a bit of tinsel? Is it?
Yeah.
Or,
Bit of tinsel.
Thank you. Thank you.
It will come together in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, there is a few.
So what's that?
Oh, some baubles. Actually, I might. Actually, this is actually great because I might actually go buy a Christmas tree now.
Well, wonder what the last thing is.
Yeah. Oh, it's long. Is this what we? Oh, fantastic!
It's a Christmas tree.
It's actually fantastic. This is a A2 Christmas tree, 90 centimeters, 3 feet.
I thought that might be perfect for your lounge.
That's perfect. I'm putting it in my bedroom. Actually.
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, actually, thank you. That's actually fantastic.
I
'cause
thought you.
I was gonna go buy. I was actually gonna buy a Christmas tree. So
There you
I was
go.
gonna get a real one, but
well, yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Thank
bit
you,
of,
Dos.
bit of a no worries. What am I going to choose?
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
You can steal,
Okay.
or you can go the mystery, meaning the mystery would go to somebody else.
There's nothing screaming out to me, to be honest. The D necklace.
I
That's
feel like a dick
And even
now.
a pencil
That's
case
not
to
what I
hold
would
your
love.
handcuffs.
The soap. I'm kind of interested in.
Oh, that would be.
Hygienic boy.
Oh, but
Because
you can't though, because that's Bryce's present.
yeah, no, I'm going to go, bro. I'm not stealing. This
So-
feels like. It almost feels like some kind of kid's toy. Like, all right, let's see what we got in here. Well, he's gone to Kmart, that's for sure. We've got a cook. Yeah, great. It's a child's cookware playset. Really wish I stole now. Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. D actually would have been good for D to learn a bit of cooking.
Oh, coming from you.
Trust me, I'm actually a good cook these days.
Yeah.
I'm not.
When we lived together, you always managed to be out on the night when we decided, we'll cook 2 nights a week. You managed to. I meant mum's tonight when it was his time to cook.
Yeah. Well, when it was D's time to cook, it was Wheat Bix with a bit of milk. So at least mine involved some heat on the stove. Thanks, Bryce. Enjoy. That'll be straight to some Vinnies.
Well, we probably should preface by saying we weren't trying to buy
No.
the best gifts ever. Maybe next year we buy really good gifts and make it a real stealing game. But I actually think I've probably come out the best here.
Yeah, I think you have as
That's
well.
actually something I was going to get.
Well,
so.
I had you in mind buying it. I was thinking, well, I know D wants a Christmas tree. He talked about it. Didn't think you would actually get one, to be honest. So I thought,
I started to really, I still haven't taken action. It's still only November.
yeah, true.
So by the time this comes out, hopefully this is standing erect in my lounge room or what's funny about that? Everybody's laughing.
you're right,
Now,
yeah.
Jared, just yell out. Are you disappointed you missed out on this game or are you glad you kind of saved your $20?
Yeah.
He's happy you saved your
Yeah,
$20.
fair.
So who did... actually, Bryce's soaps come in handy, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is the only thing you
Straight
can
down
actually
the
use.
crack.
Yes. And Sammy, I expect you to be wearing that necklace on Christmas Day, mate.
I'll be wearing it as soon as I get off camera.
Well, thanks for playing, lads. It was a bit of fun.
Yeah, and we'll do it again next year, I think.
Yeah, a bit better.
Okay, it's time for the Christmas quiz because Sammy's very excited. He loves getting in front of the mic these days.
I sure do. I
Yeah.
sure do.
So welcome back to young Samuel.
No, thank you for having me on.
I won the Christmas quiz last year that we did.
You did. That was a bit more official, which we
Yeah.
talked about earlier in the episode. And Sammy put us through a best friend quiz last uncut.
Yeah,
Two uncuts ago.
watching that back, I was pretty disappointed with my performance on that
Yeah.
as well.
I've had similar feedback, but
Really?
we digress. We were in a silly mood.
Yeah,
because
we
of,
were.
Chat roulette. Anyway, Sammy, explain the rules to us, and we want everybody at home to play along.
Yeah, easy. So we've got 12 questions. I'm going to read them out. And the simple thing for you guys to do is yell out DOS or D. Whoever gets in first gets a chance to answer the question. If you answer it wrong, then it goes to the next person. If they get it, then they get the point.
Okay,
Alright,
we
let's-
will answer.
Yes. So
Alright, let's have a go.
let's get into it. First question: what is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
DOS. The Santa Claus.
No.
I'll have a crack at that. Of all time?
Do we get another go once he goes?
No.
Pardon? We'll just let it go, and then I'll tell you the answer because I reckon it's pretty obvious.
Elf.
No.
Is it?
I know it.
I'll give you one
Is
more
it Die
shot.
Hard?
No.
I got
is-
it. The Grinch.
It's Home Alone.
Oh, of course. Haven't seen that still.
Now we'll do a little bit of a different one. It's a bit of a
disappointing.
boring one. But when is National Candy Cane Day?
Yeah. I should know this.
Can
'cause
we go closer to the pin with this one? Like, this could-
Pardon? Yeah, closest to the bin. We'll do closest to the bin.
National Candy Cane
closer
Day.
to the pin.
Someone say the name
DOS.
first. There you go.
You can have the.
I'm going to say December 17th.
All right. Then I'll go December 18th.
Well, it is December 26th, the day after Christmas. There you go. 1 point to D.
Yeah.
Smart when it's closest to pin. Always go second.
Oh, dog.
What is the most recorded Christmas song?
DOS.
Recorded. That's keyword.
Yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town.
No way.
No. I
D.
don't even know this song. I'm going to be honest. That's another clue.
Oh, I reckon this could be a bit of an old school classic then. Old King Wenceslas. No, I'm kidding. Let's go with, well, if you don't know it, Sammy, I'm going to say A Little Town of Bethlehem.
I've got no fucking clue what that is, mate.
Oh, is it? Is it?
One more go each. Give it a crack.
It's not Jingle Bells, is it?
No.
All right, well, then I'll go The Jingle Bell Rock.
It's Silent Night.
Of course.
How do you not know that?
I don't know.
You've
song.
never
How do you
heard of
not
that
know
song?
that?
Wait,
That's
maybe I have, but I
that's
just don't know
probably
the
the
name.
most beautiful Christmas. Actually,
Now you're saying that, but
it
you
is.
didn't
It's a lovely
I'm actually
carol.
not taking the piss. That
But
is
you
such
didn't even guess it though, boys. Come on.
because
No,
I
but
thought it was
They're
some.
not as it's not a commercialized Christmas song.
That's why I don't know it.
No. Compared to these other ones, it's not as commercialized. No way. That's
I
why I
reckon-
picked the others.
I reckon every singer that's ever put out a Christmas
Silent
album.
Night.
Yeah, Buble
All right.
did it. Mariah Carey did it.
That's two.
What is
Everybody would have
the
done it.
best-selling Christmas song? But I'll give you a bit of clue. It's an old school.
I don't like Sammy's lens. It means
At
nothing to
old,
us.
I know.
Yeah, that could be. That could be
So what was the question again?
What is the best-selling Christmas song?
Best selling.
D. All I want. No, it's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Mariah Carey.
Bow, bow.
Is it
These are hard. I thought this might be Finish the Lyric and stuff.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No, it was A White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Oh, great song.
Now we roll
This
into...
is so hard.
No. I was started hard. It gets easier now.
Okay.
How old was Kevin McAllister in Home Alone?
I haven't seen
That's
it.
an easy answer.
D. I'll go 7 years old.
No, we'll go close to the pin here. Though.
Oh, please be on the wrong side.
Is he 12?
He was 8.
Fuck. Was he that young?
2-0.
I thought it.
See, you should have said 8 because then you would have got everything higher than that.
I know.
In
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Ferrell's Elf, what's the first rule in the Code of Elves?
I don't know.
Come on.
Dos.
I know you've watched this movie.
Yeah. God, why is my memory so bad at the moment? First rule. Oh no. I know that. I know our food groups.
That's not the question.
I know. Best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
No.
I'll just have a crack. No, I don't know.
It's treat every day like Christmas.
Oh, that's a hard question, Sam.
Sorry, man. I've actually gone really hard. I thought you guys were like...
Just watch. Dos gets annoyed when he's losing these things. Suddenly everything he gets.
Have you guys...
Have
you guys watched the movie...
Camp Matter.
Have you guys watched the movie The Holiday?
Yeah, I was talking about this last night. It's one of my favourite rom-com Christmas
here we go. Yeah.
What
films.
feel-good song is everyone dancing in the final scene of The Holiday?
I don't know that.
Oh, I love this movie.
No, but like, how would I...
Apparently it's a famous scene.
Is it? Can I just ask one? Is it a Christmas song or is it just a normal song?
Billie
clue.
Jean.
Huh?
It's by... I'll tell you it's by.
No, don't
tell
That
us.
would give it away.
Um,
Is it a Christmas song?
I
Or
don't think so. I don't think so.
It's the most famous Christmas song
Just
ever.
probably have yourself a merry little Christmas. All right, I'll have D.
I'm trying to picture the last scene.
I don't even know. I'm gonna have a go at.
Such a good movie.
I'm gonna go an 80s song. Let's go with a bit of Footloose.
No, it
Actually,
ain't
why
that.
would it be that?
It ain't that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a Christmas song.
I don't think it is.
It's not, or is it a love song? Is there love in the title?
Never heard this song once.
You know, I actually don't know.
It's You Send Me by Aretha Franklin.
Don't know it. All right.
I can't believe you think we would know that though.
All
Like
right.
genuinely.
Okay, now we'll get easier. And you should get this one.
Wait. Answer this question. Did you create this quiz or did you find it somewhere? And tell me the truth.
I created it based off questions on multiple websites.
Did you read the
I was
questions?
expecting
did.
questions like name all the
I've
reindeer.
got photos across.
You know, what's Santa's
5 different
missus'
websites.
name?
Yeah,
me too.
That's what I was
Like-
expecting. Not anyway, keep going.
We're
Sammy.
making it interesting though. Like
No, keep going. No, you're doing great.
Make
You're
it so interesting that we don't know.
You're
Yeah.
doing great. I'm still 2-0 up, so I'm not.
Guess what? 'Cause
yeah,
I bet
fair.
you the people at home are now thinking they've learned
Josh is
something
going
new.
to have a hot chili.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention that, did we?
No.
Oh, but the
that-
punishment.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The punishment is a chili.
I should take this more
Now,
serious.
Die Hard takes place
Oh,
on Christmas Eve, but in which city?
Dos?
Please be wrong. Please be
It's
wrong.
an American city.
Is it Cleveland?
Not wrong.
D. I reckon it's.
Why did I say Cleveland?
Is it New York?
No, I'll give you one more guess each because
Oh, Dos.
No. There's nothing.
I said.
Is it Chicago?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I may as well just have a free swing. Is it east or western?
No.
state?
I can't.
Sorry. Are we going east? I'm going to go Boston.
No, it was Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, makes
Come
sense.
on.
Well, I thought it was in New York or something. I haven't seen these movies.
Why did I say Cleveland? Like, why would they film a movie in Cleveland? You know?
Well, this movie's set in Cleveland.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, Cleveland?
Why is it the first one that came to my mind?
Jesus, these
Jared, you might be reading the questions.
Yeah, I
next
think
time.
you may.
Which famous US political figger and celebrity makes a cameo
Dos.
in Home Alone? That was Dos first.
Donald Trump.
Absolutely correct. Now another Home Alone question.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is so unfair.
You need to just watch it. It should be part of your annual.
No,
Like,
watch
it
it's
for the
one of the,
quiz.
it's one of the movies where you go, what's like 5 movies everyone probably knows?
Yeah.
Home Alone is in there.
I know.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Home Alone remake starring Aisling Bow? Or yeah.
You didn't
Starring.
check these questions, did you?
But no, I've got the answer. I've got it highlighted. Actually, we'll skip that one. Who cares?
Next question. Just next
Name the
question.
country singer who stars in Netflix Christmas on the Square. You guys never watched that?
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Country singer. D. Dolly Parton.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that
All
was
right,
a bit
we'll do.
excessive.
This is worth 3 points. All right.
Oh,
this
come on.
Yeah,
is
I'll
the
take that.
final question.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's a fun question.
For
All right.
fuck's sake.
Closest to the amount. All right. Now, how much do the average American spend on Christmas?
Christmas Eve, Christmas?
Just on Christmas in general for presents.
Just presents.
For presents, yes. As a
Average
whole.
American. Why is this worth 3, Sammy? I had the quiz sewn up.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
that makes
the
it
point.
interesting.
Makes it interesting.
I'm not eating a chili because of this.
Yeah, well, that's the
Oh,
rules.
for fuck's sake.
Don't start
get it,
complaining.
just get-
Don't start complaining when it doesn't go your way.
All right.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, sorry.
He's
We
doing a
going?
DOS.
Do you wanna
No,
guess
you go first.
Fuck off. All right, D. I'll go $400.
$400. All right.
The average American?
Average American. $400. That could be a parent, like, as well. You know.
500.
Well, the answer is 997.
Yes.
You are getting.
That is... I hate
It's a chili in your gob. A chili in your gob. A chili in your gob.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, there's no elf this year. It's okay. It's okay.
I can't do heat.
Just relax.
It's this
He's going to
quiz.
punch me.
Hey, guess what?
I'm actually a bit scared.
It's not about the quiz, you know. It's just about. It's about
about
general
fun.
knowledge.
It's about fun.
But if it was questions like,
Mate, I wasn't happy with the question. You heard me.
I know.
Yeah.
I want next year when we do a Christmas quiz, I want, whoever's a quiz master is, can we just move away from freaking movies? It's always just movies.
Yeah, because
No,
other,
But the last
I know,
question
I
wasn't a
know.
movie
I'm
question.
sorry.
it wasn't. It was a good question. I
I thought I had it. I just thought I had it.
He's irritated.
I thought I
He's
was
hungry.
I thought I was 3-1 up.
He's
That's all.
frustrated.
D before was like, you watch DOS when he starts
He
losing.
had a guest pull out this morning. He's angry. It's
Yeah, I haven't slept because I've been stressed all night.
high on adrenaline.
Yeah. No adrenaline, just fury. And
Yeah,
stress.
we
I'll be honest
will
with you.
source the hottest chili in town. And
I'll be honest with you. Shit quiz. Good times though. Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
Shocking
Thanks a lot.
quiz.
We'll be having a word to you. That's for
Yes.
sure.
And I can't wait.
Now it's time for the part of the episode which we spoke about in the intro. We preface that if there's any children around in earshot or watching, if you're at home watching this, just either wait.
Just pause. Come back to
pause,
it.
Come back to it another time.
Put your
because
AirPods in. Go for a walk.
We don't want to be spilling any beans.
We don't. If you are listening to this a couple of days before the big man arrives, we certainly don't want to ruin that moment.
So let's give you 5 seconds to quickly, make the decision. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're talking about the moment that the magic went and it left and it evaporated
Yes.
in thin air based on either your parents telling you or you finding out or working out how the big man is unfortunately not real.
Just a fabrication of your parents' imagination.
Price the cameraman in tears. This is not funny, but I don't know if you knew this. I only worked this out. The whole idea of Santa, it all started through Coca-Cola marketing.
No, you're talking shit.
No, I watched. No,
talking
serious.
shit. Santa?
Yes,
He's talking shit. Santa's
I'm
been
not
around-
talking shit. Saint Nick was a real
Oh, yeah,
saint,
'cause I was gonna say it's
and
Ireland,
they turned
yeah.
this turn it into this marketability.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You look like you do not care.
No, I'm shocked. I'm
just,
no,
really? Yeah.
No, I was,
yeah, cool.
I was deep. You know what? I was deep thought. There.
Well, yeah. I was like, wow.
It's like the
Thank-
universe.
No worries.
The universe was expanding in front of. No,
Okay.
I'm not taking the piss.
I'll
I was,
send you the video and you can look it up yourself.
No, I'm the one with egg on my face.
When did you find out Santa was?
Mum sat me down one day
Yeah.
and just basically spilled the beans because I think I went to her a couple of times. Said, "Oh, so and so at school and so. They both said it. I'm sitting a bit like someone else we know. They found out that they're claiming he's not real.
How old were you?
10,
Yeah.
I think. And Mum just had to sit me. I just remember my immediate question was, "What, Easter Bunny, Tooth
I know.
Fairy?" And she's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
They're both fictional
Yeah,
characters.
fictional. Yeah. I was
What
the
about
same. I
yourself?
was the same.
But I do remember, and this is one of my favourite dos&d moments of all time. This was back probably in our third Christmas episode, second or third, where you. Where I think you had.
Maybe I'll get into that later, but.
Oh, you don't want to share that now?
Or the
Where you-
extent I went to
Yeah,
keep
you
the
had
magic
I
alive.
think you had an inkling that everything wasn't quite kosher, and
I had a gist. I had an idea.
but you went to an
But I
extreme
didn't
length to
want to
save
believe it.
Go on, tell us.
Christmas Eve was always a big night, like for everyone, every kid, but every family. Christmas Eve tends to be a special night. And you watch the carol. We would watch the carols all
Yep.
together, and some family friends would come over, and we'd open presents together. But then it was time for bed. And I remember one night actually. I don't know if this part is part of the story that you know, but we're on the couch. Family friends have left. I'm literally laying on the couch. I think I might have my head on my mum's lap, and I might have been like 11, maybe 12. probably 11.
Yeah.
My head on my mother's lap.
Yeah, it's going okay.
And my eyes were closed.
Yeah.
And I heard my mum and dad and Taylor, my sister, talking and saying, do you reckon, this might be the last year that Wade might know? And, this might... Just talking about it.
Yeah, before text,
And I was awake. But my eyes... They were talking about that right above me. And then I went to bed that night, and that's where the thought came in. Was like, maybe... Was I dreaming that? Or was that real? And then I was busting for a piss in the middle of the night. It would have been probably midnight, maybe 1 a.m. Busting for a wee, wanting to go out there. But I was thinking, I think it's either... I don't want to see my parents. I don't want to see
You could hear noises.
Yeah, I could hear noises, and I think
So it's either Santa
or mum and dad, and I just didn't want to.
Don't want to see either.
I don't want to see either, and I'm scared that what I'm going to see, it's going to break my heart. So I decided to just lay in my bed, and I'm sure you can work out the rest.
No, what did you do?
I weed my bed.
So you let,
I pissed.
As I like saying, he pissed himself. He weed the bed just to keep the magic of Christmas alive, I love that. But when was it confirmed?
It would have been
next day.
No. It got confirmed maybe Christmas, and then we go away for New Year's for camping, and then that's when I was the right age. I would have just turned, I reckon, 12. So I would have been heading into grade 6, and that's when my dad took me on a walk in our favourite location when we went camping, Port Fairy. Took me on a nice little walk, and he just said, mate, yeah, it's unfortunately it's mum and dad. And then I asked the same question. I said, does that mean Tooth Fairy and Easter Bunny? And he said, yeah, mate. And then I went back to the campsite. My grandparents, they were in a caravan, and I just went in there and sat with them and just cried. I remember. I was devastated.
It is sad.
It's a sad day.
It's probably the biggest thing you have to go up from as a kid.
Why do this is what I get not baffled at, but we're taught as kids, do not ever lie. Don't lie.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing you can do. Never lie. Always be honest. My parents lied to me for 12 years.
Well, we will find out later in this segment that a lot of people do lie repeatedly with some of the stuff I've got on my
yeah. So what are we going on?
Well,
with?
You're going to start this off. So let's keep on this theme. We're basically you had some I'll start again. You did some research about when people found out the dreadful news that the big man wasn't quite all that was cranked up to be.
Yeah, I've got a few stories. So my uncle gave it away at Christmas at his house. He told his daughters that year, so somehow figured since we were around the same age, it shouldn't be a secret. I'm not really sure the thought process, but with me and my brothers, one of which I think was about 3, far out.
That's young.
If I have my timing correct, sitting around the dining room table, he announces, this year we told the kids there will be no more presents from Santa, to which one of my brothers got upset and said, why were they bad? And his answer, cold and to the point, no, because we told them there is no Santa. They're grown-up girls now, and they're too old to believe in that. I remember I wasn't too surprised, but I remember my youngest brother weeping and my dad taking us home early.
That's horrible.
Well, don't you have a famous one from your next-door neighbour?
Yeah, I mean, I've shared it before, but for the new listeners, I'll keep it very brief. Where we grew up, where we both grew up, down on the Mornington Peninsula, they used to have a festival. Bryce, you might remember this, actually. It was Christmas Eve every year down Main Street. They shut the street. And they had music. It was great. Music, food trucks. It just became a Christmas tradition. I don't know why they stopped it. Anyway, it was a big deal. You do that on Christmas Eve, then obviously Christmas Day is the next day. And my next door neighbour, he told me years later that his old man and him were walking through this festival, eating food, enjoying the music. And he basically looked at his dad and said, oh, I wonder what Santa's going to bring me tonight. His dad just looked at him and said, oh yeah, by the way, he's not real. And that was it.
Oh, by the way,
Christmas Eve.
No thought around the emotion of it.
Yeah, just Christmas Eve. Don't wait the next day. Just by the way, he's not real.
By the way, they're from me.
Yeah, yeah, it's my wallet.
Something just hit me in my stomach. Then I was thinking, when this comes out and if we create some clips on this, how are we going to share this as clips? Like, is it a known rule not to talk about this?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Nah. I don't know. I'm just thinking. So the next one, my parents
maybe we just don't clip these up.
Yeah, my parents put all the presents under the tree. Upon further inspection, a 6-year-old me asked why Santa already brought presents when Christmas wasn't for another week. That is a bit odd. They convinced me my grandfather was an elf. That's why he was short and had pointy ears. He was Santa's helper and brought our presents early to save Santa the stress. It bought an extra 2 or 3 years. That's not bad.
Oh, that's
Gullible.
By the way, just based on that point you said before, that's why there's going to be a social media ban in this country.
That's true. So assholes like us don't ruin the magic of Christmas.
Imagine if you and I were the reason somebody found out Santa's not real.
That hurts me a little bit inside.
Yeah, I know. I saw your
This
face.
next one I actually really rate. This is some serious effort from the youngsters.
Hit me.
My brother and I set up a camcorder, hid it in the poinsettia. What's that, like a fireplace? Poinsettia. Can someone look that up, please? Poin. So Poin. Poinsettia. Poinsettia. What is that? Just to get clarification here.
Does it mean lounge room in Italy? Does it? Italian?
The
The horticulturalist himself.
it's a plant. I should know that. I worked in horticulture.
Did you?
Yeah. If you want to know anything about horticulture, I'll be over there. Yeah. So let's start that again. So my brother and I set up a camcorder, hid it in the, let's say, the plant of the lounge room, hoped it would catch Santa in the act. Instead, it was a grainy, dark video of our parents painstakingly setting up our presents under the tree and writing our usual letter from Santa. My brother, who was 4 years older than me, was on the verge of acceptance and disbelief, whereas my life was crumbling around me. At the moment, I was fairly upset, but now that I think back upon it, I'm very extremely appreciative of how far my parents and a lot of others go to keep the traditions and magic of Christmas alive.
On this, I think the moment you find out is a big turning point, especially for kids, when Christmas changes. It just changes, gone. Like you go from this massive build up, and as a kid, you're watching all these movies and TV shows. It's all about Santa. All the songs are about Santa, and then boom, it's just the next year you just don't give a shit.
I reckon there's still, I don't know. I still like
as a kid.
As a kid. I mean, I love watching Christmas movies still.
I do too.
I love having decorations up. You love going Christmas light looking, you know.
I do.
There's parts of it that you still love.
Oh, I do. I'd say, but as a kid, I just remember that. I remember from the year prior to the year that I found out, there was a big change.
It's just a sad day.
This is a bit sad, actually.
I know. Not just Santa, but all the other characters as well. Easter Bunny, leprechauns. Leprechauns, they're written.
Hornswoggle.
Easter Bunny, leprechaun, Tooth Fairy. Starting at about 6, I wrote letters to them and taped them to the door on the night before their respective holidays.
Mum, does that mean Undertaker and Kane aren't real either?
Yeah, are they really not brothers? Next morning when I checked on them, there'd be a typed up letter along with a small treat like a quarter or a piece of candy. Except all of the letters were typed on the backs of my dad's work scrap paper. Oh, he'd always insist that it was something like they'd had to type it at our house. This was the only paper they could find. So the kids are probably thinking, you know, this is a bit strange.
Yeah.
I bought it for a few years until I got old
Why has
enough.
it got my dad's business in the top right corner?
Why are they using dad's business cards? I bought it for a few years until I got old enough to realise how obviously fake it all was. Some of my favourite parts were the Easter Bunny and Lucky the Leprechaun teaming up and hiding eggs with money in them around the house. The Tooth Fairy sending me Google images of all her fairy friends. Well, that's a bit strange. And getting put on the naughty list one year because I was mean to my brother. But I still got presents since he decided to let me off. Anyway.
It is creepy to think if it was real that this bloke comes down your chimneys in your house.
It's really weird.
It is bizarre.
And then for so many other kids, and I'm sure you were the same, I knew this was for my sister. I heard you're at school. So kids are talking at school.
Yeah.
And then you're getting teased. If you're a believer, they're going.
Yeah, well, that's what kind of happened to me.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah, I heard it from other kids at school. They just felt grown-ups in their knowledge of non-existence. So they went around telling the younger, oh, that's heartbreaking.
You're reading this for the first time.
This one I am.
Yeah.
No, this one. So these kids say they're grade 6 thinking, oh, this would be funny and cool. Are walking around telling the younger kids in grade 1.
There was people in my
that's
school
horrible.
that did that too. Yeah, I remember
The teacher eventually told them off. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's just poor.
They weren't raised right, those kids.
No.
Sorry, that's probably brought the mood down a little. I thought it might be a bit of a gag, but I mean a bit of a laugh. But
well, yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately, it hasn't.
Well, I don't know. Well, so again, we decided we're going to go down 2 Reddit segments for the Christmas special, and I don't know if this is going to bring the mood up too much. Hopefully, we can laugh. But we were talking about Christmas parties.
Well, we're organising one.
We're organising one. It would have already been, and
yeah.
everybody behaved themselves to all the HR people listening out there.
Hopefully, there's nothing happening that's on these Reddits.
No, so I decided to look up, and through the help of Sammy too, basically Christmas parties gone wrong and things that go on at Christmas parties. And I tell you what, I said this to you, there's a lot that I left out because I was actually reading it going, this is upsetting. Like this is just, it's just, and I'm not taking the piss, just orgies of people each year, corporates, I'm talking like the real investment bankers, the real corporates that, they let them
let's just say their Christmas parties are a real white Christmas. That's probably what they are.
That's a very good way to put it. Because, you hear about, when people use the term work husband and wife, well, this is where they consummate the marriage.
Well, maybe we should also just preface and say is we thought doing this one might actually steer us away from what we've done in the past, which is we've always been a bit, what do you say, like...
low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit. We thought what can get a good laugh or what grabs attention online, and it's sex, it's,
and they always are funny.
It's pushing the boundary, pushing the envelope. And
the Christmas pornos were funny.
Yeah, the Christmas sex positions last year. I got a bit of a word from people. Come on, that was a bit much.
Really?
I don't think my mum was too impressed.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd try and avoid that.
Yeah. So the first few examples I've got is avoiding that, and these are just... Well, the first one probably isn't a very good example, but this is just things that have gone on at work Christmas parties. I don't have much context of what kind of companies there are. The first one though is simply this.
Wait. Can you just make a company name up before you do it? Just picture this. The local.
Bayford Ford. No, kidding. No. We're not naming. I don't think we're naming.
Jim's mowing at Mentone. The boys are.
Yeah, there's two blokes. The team of two. The pest controllers. They. Anyway, here's the first one. This is just a simple way. Let's just open the batting nice and simply. I motorboated my boss. We're both women, so
must have been a real fun night.
You begged me to put that one in.
No, but I think again because you said it off air. I found it more funny, and now the surprise is gone.
Okay. So this is a classic one, and this will just get things kind of moving. Not necessarily very funny, but. Basically, this company, they looked forward to their Christmas party every single year because it meant bonuses. Christmas bonuses were given out.
True.
Well, the boss got up at the start of the night and basically announced to the whole crew there were no bonuses this year. And it wasn't met with very much...
Christmas cheer.
Christmas cheer. So basically, no bonuses. Fuck it. I'm drinking my bonus this year then. And they basically just went nuts.
No.
Two co-workers had sex in the bathroom. CEO's wife ended up passed out, drunk in a chair next to the coat rack, had to be carried out. It was glorious. Also, half the company called in sick the next day, and those of us who actually came in spent the whole day taking turns puking in the bathroom. Again, it's just... But this is what I kind of like.
Well, I was just going to say... Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go on.
I was just going to say, it's the one day a year that... But like people,
acceptable.
They work their asses off. We all work our bums off, and we're at a 9 to 5, whether it's an office job or you're on the tools, whatever you do, you're in a beauty salon, you have you work for a company. It's like this big build-up. We all look forward to this one day, and we get on the piss and
with people you don't normally like.
No, and then you end up doing something stupid.
Yeah,
which I've done. Trust me.
Yeah, yes, you have. This is a classic one. So their Christmas party was to bring in a karaoke machine, and they just said there was one person that just would not stop doing it. So just hogging the whole thing.
Get off it, Darren. No, mate, I want another one.
But this is what I was talking about. Sad in the same sentence. Two people not married to each other caught in the bathrooms together.
Wait, two people
not married to each other, married to other people.
Oh, so they're married to others.
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
This is a good one. So there was a company for 150. Party for 150 people. They decided to have a talent show after dinner. Nobody signed up, not a single person. So they dangled a $100 prize in front of them. And they said, next thing you know, Karen is showing pictures of her trip to Jamaica where she climbed up a waterfall, and the janitor is singing Copacabana karaoke style without music. That's my favorite. Here's another one. A colleague of mine woke up with a horse in their back garden. Turns out they were so drunk he couldn't be asked to walk home, so they just barebacked a horse from a field whilst carrying a pizza and a kebab. Rode it back the next morning. This is my favourite part. The man's a nutter. Now, this one's taking the piss, but I saved this for you. I'm sure this is a lie. A colleague of mine managed to throw a kettle right over the pub. That's an office reference there. This happens quite a lot. One guy fell asleep at the start of dinner, face first into his gravy of turkey.
Oh, Oh, that's
I love
a
this
great
one. It's just
reference.
the management team forced their employees to take turns doing karaoke completely a cappella.
No music.
No, and
No backing track.
forced them to do
That's
it.
horrible.
They forced them one by one
It's
to
like
get
the like the initiations for the soccer teams. That's what they do.
yeah.
They make them sing a cappella.
This poor soul who once fell asleep into a toilet cubicle and then woke up to find the entire restaurant was empty and he was locked in.
Oh,
Quite a classic thing. This is just silly. This is why you don't hold an office. You don't have a Christmas party at your office. This guy tried to photocopy his bum, classic prank, but he managed to smash the glass in the process. He ended up in hospital with shards of glass sticking out of his rear end. So for any bosses out there, don't hold your Christmas party.
Like, it's not even a good gag. Like,
It's just not worth it. You're sitting in hospital dressed with like a reindeer. And this same party, this guy tried to pull the tablecloth trick. Dos has lost it.
It's so shit.
It just spilled
It's
wine.
so bad.
Just spilt wine over everybody. So they were the ones that I found that were not too bad. Did you want the more disappointing ones or?
Yeah, why
sad-
not? Throw them in there. I mean, yeah.
Well, again, we didn't actually want to go low hanging fruit and
That
disgusting.
was really good, though. That was funny.
But I did find some that were really, really sad. And just sad because, like you said, people just cheat. People just cheat. And a lot of people got caught out. But
Well, think about it. It's like... Oh,
this is a bit funnier, though. A colleague let me stay at their house. ... I fucked their mother. How does that...
Oh.
How does that happen? They did
wonder
send,
how old the person
They
is that
did
still
send
lives
me
with
a
their mum.
very threatening Facebook message to tell no one before blocking me. Oh, God. I'm just trying to find...
Fuck my mother.
Sorry.
Do you fuck your mother with that dick? Have you seen that movie with Will Ferrell, Get Hard? Yeah, and he's like confronting people on the street to try and act tough. Oh, God.
No, I can't. They were horrible. I mean, I'm not even gonna search them. But basically, what I was finding, it was just
cheating stories.
Well, it was just stories where like there was this massive dance floor, and there's like a bloke dancing, and his wife's at the party too.
Oh.
And this girl comes up to the wife, unbeknownst who she is, and just said, "I see that guy there dancing." Goes, "He's been having a 6-month affair with that person." Points to somebody else. And she was the wife, and she found out there and then. And there was this one where a boss got up on stage, and everyone turned on him, but his wife had to sit there and watch it, and they just exposed his affairs, and there was like 10 of them.
While he was on stage?
Yes.
Far out.
Yeah. So anyway, don't want to.
You gotta be careful.
We might
Don't shit where you eat
cheat.
people. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
one, you shouldn't be shitting because you're in a relationship already, but like, don't do it at work because everyone else is seeing
I did
it.
read something the other day. It's the most common place in the world to cheat. Well, it makes sense, but
Well, like you said it earlier. It's where the work wife or the work husband. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's almost like people think you're allowed to flirt and have.
Well, you probably are allowed to,
Yeah, I don't think so.
but
Anyway.
it's just where the line is.
5th Christmas special of dos&d, which is
Half a
I
decade.
didn't realise that. That's
Half a decade.
That's actually kind of a bit scary when you think about it. We've been
Remember
doing this for that long.
remember we bring this up every year. Remember our first ever Christmas special?
Yeah.
Go on, give it a bit of
we
context.
we got the guitar out and we sang a few Christmas carols on air together. We genuinely trying as well. That was the sad thing is if you went back and listened, we actually genuinely tried to harmonise together and
Dos that day.
it was probably
Dos-
my suggestion.
It was, and you were like, "Let's go buy Santa hats. It'll be so funny." We weren't even filming the show. No one was listening. It's still
Did we didn't film it?
no. I think
thank
it's like
goodness.
our third lowest or second lowest downloaded show ever for good reason, and it's just
Well, they've
Yeah.
gotten better and better
They
each
do.
year.
They do.
4 years on, and it's a lot better now.
yeah.
So,
So thank you for everybody listening. Next week we're gonna have a very special dos&d end of year episode, which will be the best of the year. So stay tuned for that. Christmas time of year. Hope everybody is safe. Don't do anything silly.
take it easy at Christmas party for work. I mean,
Well,
after
Christmas
hearing-
party's probably been and gone,
True.
but Christmas Day, that's where the political fights happen.
mate. I'm not looking forward to this weekend.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to
We've
the
got
political
a big
chats.
we've got a big family Christmas catch up before Christmas, and
yeah, political.
it
is
always
it?
does.
Yeah.
I don't even go near it. I steer clear.
Yeah.
So I'll be dressed as Santa hiding.
Yeah. Oh, depends what's going on in the world at the time. Sometimes it
Yeah.
can be quite interesting. So I'm probably the
I
problem.
hope you guys have a lovely Christmas with your family and friends, and stay safe. Don't eat too much. And I hope Santa comes.